What's up, y'all? This BJ the Chicago Kid, and keep it locked right here with You Know I Got Soul, because you know I got soul. Peace.
All right, here with BJ the Chicago Kid
Yes,
in my Mind tour in Vancouver.
Yes, sir.
First of all, BJ, just talk about the tour a little bit. You've been on the road for a bit. How's it going?
The tour is amazing. This is my first headlining tour, my first world tour, my first album titled, you know what I mean, with the tour. It's kind of a historical moment for me, but it's more of an eye-opening moment to see who really rock with me and the music, because I'm the headliner. So I get to see who comes, who don't comes. You know what I'm saying? I get to see the people that wanted to come and couldn't come because they had to work online. I get to see the people that couldn't get tickets. I get to see the sold-out shows. It's amazing. It's an eye-opener in every way. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope.
Cool. And the cool thing about you is, you know, for a lot of R&B artists, they push on the first week, and then after that, the album just sort of dies off. But you've continued to push since it came out.
Absolutely.
Got on tour now. You know, what's the benefit of that, just continually pushing?
This tour is the benefit of that. And working that, I believe just using what you got, period, it always enhances, you know, what's to come, period. No matter what's the album, a song, artwork, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The feature, whatever it is, using what you have, it's always creates more opportunities for the future.
Right. And most recently you released a cover, or not a cover, a remake of the Marvin Gaye song, What's Going On.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with that? I know you're on Motown and all, but how did that opportunity
That wasn't a remake, man. His estate called Motown to get in contact with me, and that was agreements between my label, my lawyers, and the estate, and it's an honor to be honored by the people that I honor, if that's a pimpish way to say it. For real, man. I honor Marvin Gaye. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but to do a duet with him and What's Going On, the original artwork, and as a collector's item with the vinyl and all of that, I think that's pretty freaking cool for a kid that grew up on the south side of Chicago, man. It's like, you know, that's pretty dope. Like, we ain't really, like, you know, we don't really get those type of opportunities.
Right.
And to have it, I definitely realize I'm blessed for sure.
Of course, on stage you performed the Usher song "Nice and Slow," and obviously that's a classic. But What's Going On? That's a historical record. So how do you approach a song like that when you're singing it?
You just do you, like you do on any other song, man. Nothing different. Like people be like, "Yo, how's it to work with Kendrick Lamar?" It's like working with anybody else that I work with. No unicorns pop out the ceiling, no glitter, dust pops out of my pocket, anything like that. Just regular people in the studio doing what we do. It's the same thing with that, man. I just sing the song like I sing any other song. I sing every song with conviction, with meaning. I get into the mode of every song. No matter how much time I have in between each song, I definitely get into the mode of every song to give you the feeling that you should have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And of course you're associated with a lot of hip-hop artists, but I know at your core you're an R&B artist. So, you know, what does R&B mean to you?
R&B is everything. Hip-hop is everything. Soul music is everything. R&B music is everything. Gospel is everything. Shoot, classical, blues, all of that makes sense in BJ the Chicago Kid and what we do. Hip-hop has introduced us to a lot of genres that we probably wouldn't even listen to in our own homes from our parents. So from jazz to blues to R&B to soul to acapellas to country music, like hip-hop has introduced us to a little bit of everything. So I thank God for hip-hop, because Marvin Gaye didn't have that and he was able to be that dope. So for us to have that and more, I feel like it's up to us to be dope as we possibly could be.
Right. And of course, you started to gain an Urban AC fan base as well. Woman's World blowing up on the Urban AC charts, and you seem to be embracing those fans as well. A lot of younger artists, they don't. What's the importance of the Urban AC crowd to you?
I embrace everybody, but you work everybody and you work each song at a time to who it's for, and I believe that's how you build a palace. You build a palace one brick at a time, one block at a time. And in time, you'll have what you want. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it goes. A lot of people don't understand in the first building phase, and that's how it is. They don't have the blueprint. We have the blueprint. So us having the blueprint and knowing what we want to build, not how it's supposed to be built, but what we want to build, I think it makes it easy for us to just stay focused and have that tunnel vision I was speaking about on stage.
Right.
Yeah.
So why do you feel like a lot of younger artists are afraid to jump into that Urban AC market? Because you've obviously embraced it.
I don't know. I think it's just about the music they make. I don't really concentrate on Urban AC or whatever, you know. I don't concentrate on genres or you know, how people you know, section off songs for radio or whatever it may have you. I just make music for my soul and let it be.
Cool. And any upcoming music that we can look forward to?
Of course, I always got stuff going. I got some cool features with some cool people coming out as well. I can't really speak on it right now, but I got something cool I can tell you. I'm a part of this show called Shots Fired. It's premiering on Fox. Right after the Super Bowl. It's a pretty incredible show. I'm pretty much the voice of the show, so the voice of the opening credit record and the songs in between is pretty much my voice. But I kind of help singing wise, with the sound of the record sonically, where it goes musically. And I think it's just a credible opportunity for me to have that with just my first album out, when they don't really rock with signed artists.
Right.
They really showed good faith in me and my team to be a part of this, and I really I'm proud of it. The story is pretty much marked about the times that's going on right now, and I think it's going to match perfectly with what's going on, and it's going to kind of, make us question a few things as a people, not just as America, but as, being a part of the world, man. It's really serious. It's not something that America would take lightly. I think it's so dead on, but right now I think, it's insane. I just can't tell you too much about the story, but it's an honor to be a part of something that I know is going to be historical. But it's premiering on Fox right after the Super Bowl. It's called Shots Fired. It's dope.
Dope. Anything else you'd like to add?
Man, show up to the In My Mind World Tour. Catch a city near you. If you missed it, sorry for ya. But you got merch available at bjtcgay.com. Social medias is BJ the Chicago Kid. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. It's all the same. BJ the Chicago Kid. No numbers and letters, no ebonics. Just straight up BJ the Chicago Kid, man. The Chicago Kid.